And we're going to start with your part one questions. It's about work and studying. Your first question is, do you work or do you study?
I'm now a college student majoring in English and I'm about to graduate this year.
Okay, great. Are you looking forward to working?
Yes, I am. But I'm kind of conflicted. I mean, I want to start working and become financially independent and be able to feel like a grown-up. But I'm also scared of growing up and being a wage slave.
Do you like eating chocolate? Why or why not?
Certainly, yes. I mean, who doesn't? There's just something about the rich, sweet flavor and the smooth, creamy texture of chocolate that I find completely irresistible.
What's your favorite flavor of chocolate?
Well, I wouldn't turn down chocolate of any kind, but if I get a choice, I prefer dark chocolate. I do enjoy the bitter taste in it. Well, the darker the better.
Why do you think chocolate is popular around the world?
Well, I read somewhere that chocolate is like a natural drug that will trigger the production of dopamine in human bodies, making people feel happy, and thus it makes people addicted to it.
And then we are moving on to your part one of being happy. Is there anything that has made you feel happy lately?
Yes, I've been a content creator for like a month, and one of my videos went viral and I received a lot of likes and I've got 20,000 followers right now. So I've been walking on air.
And last part one question. What do you think will make you feel happy in the future?
I haven't thought about this question really, but I guess posting more videos about English learning will be one of the things that will fill me with joy and excitement.
Thank you very much. We are going to move on to your part two topic. So for your part two, you are going to describe a film character played by an actor or actress whom you admire. I will give you 1 minute to prepare. Your 1 minute starts now.
Today, I like to talk about a character called Gao Qiqiang, who literally became famous overnight in China recently. He is the protagonist in the crime drama The Knockout. This drama basically tells the story of how a small-time fishmonger becomes a big-time gangster and how he struggles against the police. At first, Gao is involved in a shady business dealing because he struggles to make ends meet, but eventually he falls deeper and deeper into the criminal underworld and becomes a mafia boss himself. Briberies, drug dealing, and even murders are the crimes he gets involved in. And of course, he is brought to justice finally and sentenced to death. This character is played by an actor called Zhang Songwen. In my eyes, he is one of the most skilled actors nowadays in China. I love his face. I know he is not the most good-looking actor, but he definitely has a natural and emotive face. He is super expressive with his facial expressions and body movements. That is why he brought the character to life. He really dwells into the role and makes us forget about who he is. And plus, he is an actor who is personally charismatic. I've seen the way he spoke to the fans on Weibo. He is so down to earth and genuine. So that is why he's my favorite now. That's all of my sharing. Thank you.
So we will be moving on to your part three questions right now. The first question that I have for you, part three. Are actors or actresses very interested in their work, and why?
Well, not every one of them, but those who are into the art of acting can be really interested in their work, because to them, acting is a form of storytelling that allows them to express themselves creatively and emotionally, so they may find it very fulfilling to bring the characters and the stories to life. But that being said, those who act only for the sake of money and fame may not be that invested in their work.
Next question. Is being a professional actor or actress a good career?
Well, I guess acting is a double-edged sword. It can be rewarding for those who have a great passion for acting and are willing to work their butt off. But however, it can also be competitive and unpredictable field. So it is important for actors and actresses to be realistic about their chances of success and have a backup plan.
Third question. What can children learn from acting?
There are quite a lot of things that children can learn from acting, including public speaking, confidence, and teamwork. And plus, acting can also stimulate children's creativity, imagination, and their ability to express themselves emotionally and creatively.
And last question for your part 3. What are the differences between actors or actresses who earn much and those who earn little?
Personally, I believe the film industry is run by capital, so I guess one difference could be those who earn little money have fewer opportunities to showcase their talents, while those who earn more money may have more opportunities. They're also in a better position to negotiate a higher pay. So I guess, of course, I'm just generalizing here.
Thank you very much, and that is the end of your exam.
Hey guys, I'm back. I got a 7.5, like, once again. I mean, when the hell am I supposed to get an 8? But never mind. I'll show you some feedback and suggestion from teacher Heidi. So firstly, in terms of my fluency, there was hesitation and pauses. Although my part 1 and part 2 are relatively smooth, my part 3 has several occurrences of So my fluency was rated 7. Heidi's advice is to repeat the answer again and again. So let's say when you're preparing for the test, record yourself and listen to the recording. So when you feel like you're not fluent enough, repeat the answer 2 or 3 times until you can speak fluently. So next is lexical resources. I will score 8 because I use some less common expressions such as wage slave, trigger the production of dopamine, brought to justice, phrases like this. In addition, Heidi also summarized some advanced expressions and synonyms for each question and sent me a PDF. She is super nice. However, Heidi said that when I express my opinions, I tend to blurt out, I think. She suggested I use some synonyms to replace it, like I suppose, I reckon, I hold the opinion that, personally, I believe, to my mind, in my eyes, things like this. In terms of grammar, I got a 7. I guess it's because I seldom use the present perfect tense. Besides, I haven't used the subjunctive mood. Heidi's suggestion was that I use the expression I wish I could at the end of part 2. For example, when I talk about Gao Qiqiang, I can say, I wish I could see him in person and take a photo with him someday at the end of part 2. The last one is pronunciation. I got an 8 in terms of this because my pronunciation is pretty accurate and clear and easy to identify. Heidi suggested when I finish an answer, I should try to use a falling key, which would let the examiner know that I had finished my answer so that he could ask the next question. So that's all of Heidi's feedback, and I hope you find it useful.